Nature, as it is beautiful, astonishing, a work of art, but also dying. Due to the excessive consumption of our natural resources, we're presented with an unanticipated and harmful effect towards our environment. And we are given a waste generation level far from the capabilities of what our government can handle. Within the confines of your own community, you yourself understand how important it is for proper waste disposal. For small communities, it is not such a problem. But as populations increase and as land masses diminish, our government finds it difficult to find places in which we can properly dispose of our garbage. As waste disposal becomes an increasing problem, sanitary landfills provides a solution. What it does is it provides a confined place for waste and other materials to be segregated and to be properly decomposed. And in terms, provides a healthier, safer, and greener community. And as environmental issues emerge, sanitary landfills promotes proper waste disposal by serving as a source of energy, an eco-friendly substitute, and a source of employment. So let me tell you why sanitary landfills should be implemented. Firstly, they are a source of energy. Energy is the cornerstone of almost every economic, social, and cultural sector within this modern society. Energy is considered an irreplaceable ingredient in such societies' industrial development. Sanitary landfills is a modern engineering landfill wherein waste is allowed to decompose into biological and chemical inert materials in a setting isolated far from the environment. Methane and carbon dioxide is a byproduct of such waste materials. If methane and carbon dioxide can be collected, it can be used to power combustion generators to produce electricity, thus having reusable energy. The rapid surge of the cost of energy has an increased interest in the recovery and utilization of sanitary landfill gas at locations throughout the world. These waste disposal sites are considered untapped sources for methane gas. If methane gas is not recovered and utilized, it produces a mixture with oxygen and has major harmful effects throughout our environment. Methane gas production is the deciding factor of considering methane gas as an alternative energy resource and is affected, however, by the pH levels, alkalinity, moisture content, temperature, and nutrition. It is, however, concluded that landfill gas is an important supplemental for an alternative resource. It is expected to see more landfill gas recovery projects in the near future, given the amount of waste deposited in landfills every day. With the correct processes and the biodegradable additives, we can turn millions of waste into millions of megawatts of renewable energy. That is why sanitary landfills are a source of energy. Nature itself is beauty. Nature itself is life. Nature strives within the planet Earth. We ourselves should be responsible for what we do to ourselves and what we do to nature. We should not see ourselves as something greater than nature, but see nature as something greater than us. We, as human beings, one of the most evolved creatures on the face of the earth, have created many great things, have achieved many great feats, but still cannot solve the problems that we ourselves created for ourselves. For example, our environmental issues as ranging from the common water pollution, air pollution, and our waste disposal. This has to stop. So my friends, another benefit that we can get from the implementation of sanitary landfills is that it is an eco-friendly substitute from the ways that how we dispose of our garbage and our waste. Trash, unnecessary waste, pollution. These are the common words that we think of when we describe landfills. But you might be surprised of how eco-friendly modern landfills are. Modern landfill science have made great strides, and the impact to the environment is a lot less than what you are expecting. So these are the benefits of using a sanitary landfill. The image of a toxic, overflowing, dirty landfill is a thing in the past. With modern day landfills, a system of layers separates trash from a habitat so that they can safely decompose. This prevents toxic chemicals and gases to saturate the soil, groundwater, and air. While some methane gases do escape into the air during the process of decomposition, modern day sanitary landfills collects those gases and uses it to generate a source of electricity. These monitored and regulated landfills are a far cry from the open dumps we used to have in the past. Unless if there is illegal dumping happening in the community, most of our landfills focuses to improve the environment, not hurt it. Landfills have come a long way. They are no longer the environmental enemies of the past. If we understand how landfills work and what can and can't be decomposed there safely, we can ensure that waste is going to its proper place. And in terms, this would result in a cleaner, greener, and safer environment for our future generations to come. Some struggle to find jobs within the community. Some have steady paying jobs, while on the other hand, some are forced to live an alternative lifestyle. And in terms, this becomes a problem within the community. People who live alternative lives are forced to seek help and constantly find jobs to support the lifestyles of them and their family. So lastly, another benefit for the implementation of sanitary landfills is that it becomes an avenue for employment within the local sector. As human beings, it is within our nature to find jobs to support our lifestyles, but some are unlucky with that part. Because of underemployment and unemployment, a fraction of the population within a local sector has no steady income. And because of the opening of sanitary landfills, job opportunities are up for grabs. People who are in need can find steady paying jobs to support them and their family. In terms, this provides a positive outcome for the community because of its environmental benefits. Aside from work, sanitary landfills help the economy by using taxes to its benefit. And as a result, leaders who invest in sanitary landfills instead of other waste disposal methods are practicing sustainability. And in terms, this helps the financial burden of this generation and other generations to come. People without jobs are given opportunities to work in sanitary landfills. This does not also help them in their financial problems, but also help their family keep safe by imbuing the idea of having a cleaner, greener, safer, and waste-ridden community. As unemployment rises, the jobs given within a sanitary landfill helps hardworking people find jobs and also boost the economy within a community. It also provides an essential way for us to dispose of our waste properly. So in a nutshell, for both established and developing countries and minor and major population centers, sanitary landfills are one of the most trustworthy solutions for accepting society's cast-off. There is also a proper waste management and disposal system. Keep in mind that for the past 80 years I say, sanitary landfills have provided society with the necessary waste processing capacity and have done so in a complete sustainable manner. Every piece of garbage removed to be processed and disposed of in the landfill implies only a fewer potential hazardous items for any species, whether animals or us human beings. The benefits a place can have by acquiring a sanitary landfill can lead us to a greener tomorrow, as it poses solutions to energy depletion issues with modernization. It is environmental and resource efficient friendly and can help locals strive in businesses. So those are the benefits for the implementation of a sanitary landfill. Does your community have one like that? Is your waste properly disposed of? Does it promise a fresher, greener environment for all? Think about this: sanitary landfill as a solution for your waste disposal problems.